All right, we are back. Oh, that's right. We are doing the Hades flower. And like this is the whole reason I make sure to keep. Let's see here. Where were we? Atmosphere staying above 1% for now. Uh, where were we with this guy? I want him to at least seed once. That would help if I got the screen on the right one. It was still set for Icarus. There we go. Now we can see what I'm doing. So yeah, we're dealing with the Hades flower. I want it to seed at least once, so that way we have extra spares. Especially the seed, because the seed doesn't go bad. Why, this did have an expiration. Big problem we've been dealing with from the last stream is the Hades flower needs volatiles, but it also hates volatiles. Too much volatiles will hurt it, too little will kill it. So yeah, we got to keep an eye on it. It looks like it's under 990, but above 1%, and it looks like it's fairly stable. So let's go work on some other projects, and hopefully I don't forget about it. Alrighty, let's see here. What else were we doing? Alright, let's look at the screen. We can update this because that was from... Alright, where's my labeler? Where is my labeler? There's my labeler. Alright. So we got to see what was done. Greenhouse expansion is still on. Cryotube is done. So today, upgrade elevator. Upgrade furnace. I always do that. Furnace heating. And then we're gonna see here. Oh yeah. Organize and expand solar. And then we also want to look at the hot box heat exchange. And I know Creative Luck is looking forward to me doing that one. We still need to pipe that up so it's got gas. Not a huge deal. For one, we can technically move around the base without our suit. But two, we have a system set up to do the exchange, which we need to go fill up our jetpack thing. Alright, and... Oh, that's NOS. We want volatiles. Oh, that's right. That's right, because this is off. Let's come in here and mess with this. Oh, that's right. We don't have to mess with it here. I purposely designed it so we didn't have to go back into there. We mess with it here. No, not that one. What? 0. I actually wanted a 1. Actually, we need to fix this because we want it greater than 1%, but we want the pressure below. Okay. but I don't have a way to just pump out volatiles. That's the problem. Well, let's see what happens when we turn this on, or should we? We should just do it manually for now, because we only have one plant to lose. And that's just the sad truth, is we only have one plant. Once we have multiple seeds and stuff, that will be different. And welcome back to the stream. I'm not going to say your name. I'm going to butcher it. Randler Adai. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. I actually tried to watch your VOD. Unfortunately, my German is not good enough. It looked very interesting. I just, at a certain point, I had to give up because my German wasn't strong enough. Because my German is super weak. I really don't speak German. Okay, the volatiles are above 1%, but you know what? The plant actually gives us a better readout for what we want to see. There we go. It's just down here. I didn't see it. All right, put you over there. All right, dark deficit. We're in the dark. You shouldn't be in dark deficit. There we go. All right. You know what? I'm gonna try to run that code that we wrote up and see. I'll be in here manually. I can always flush it with the powered vent. The big issue is we got to keep the pressure down below a certain pressure. So the volatiles can be over 1%, but under 990. Oh, and it's too high. Darn it. That just made it worse. All right. So yeah, the code not good. Actually, that should help dilute it. All right. So we need to get the pressure down quite a bit. Come on, go down. Go down. And stop. And as there are imbalances, it goes back up. Of course, now it's also going to complain that it doesn't have enough pressure. 3. Open canister. All right, there we go. Minimum pressure 50. Got it. We were already talking about refilling the jetpack anyway. Wow. That's not the right one. Yeah, you're not doing good. Not growing well, will never fruit. Pressure too low. Well, let's just go get one of the tanks from above. Alright. I forgot about that. All right. We're going to take the oxygen. Actually, how's the nitrogen looking? Empty. So yeah, we're taking the oxygen. And luckily I had enough gas in the jetpack to get up there, because I just remembered, oh yeah, you emptied it, idiot. All right. All that planning I put into this, I completely never thought that I'd have to have such a tight control on the volatiles. All right. Put the plant analyzer back in. Oh. Plant analyzer back in. And we are too high on volatile pressure. Are you still pumping in? Did I forget to disengage the bit where you get... Yeah, I did. Let's go quickly deal with that. Because it's still pumping. I shut off the control, and the control might have been in the bit where it was not telling... I have it where it shuts it off after 10 seconds, and I might have shut it off before it shut off the pump. Oh shit. Well, that's going to be problematic. All right. Yep, it's still pumping. Come on. There we go. Now we're not going to be fighting the system. Plant. Alright, it's kind of eating the volatiles pretty quickly, but it's way too high. And now let's give some pressure to this room manually. Oh, I sucked up too much volatiles now. Well, one way to fix that is... I think that is a high enough level that the plant will eat it before it dies. So now we just have to get the pressure high enough for it. We're not getting the health bar, and that's the important part, is you know it's a problem when it's getting the health. Hopefully this contains enough gas to fill the room. Barely growing, but it's growing. Yeah, I think we're gonna pretty much... Whoops, wrong direction. Alright. Did I contaminate that tank because it started going... Nope, it's still pure oxygen. So, it looks like it's happy now. It's growing up. Current temperature is... It wants to be warmer, but this plant will make it warmer. I should change the AC to accommodate it because it wants to be between 20 and 30. We are not at the minimum ideal pressure, but that we can easily fix. Oh yeah, and how much pollutant is it? So it's got 160. Yeah, 160 PA left to go, it will eat that on its own. So I'm not going to worry about that. In fact, that gives me time to do other things. So, all right, grab you. Let's take you downstairs to get more oxygen in you. And then we can better pressurize the room. So it is an ideal temperature, or I mean, ideal pressure. All right, put this over here. Come over here and actually go. We want you at, actually, right there. That's good. 27. All right. Let's go downstairs. We can take the suit off now because we don't need it. Half the time I just wear it to pass through that airlock. But get back up. Why I'm over here. Come on. Exchange the tank. Oh yeah, good point. I also want to exchange that tank. I think when it gets to 10 will be more than enough. All right. And drain the little bit that is in that line. Okay. You know what? While I'm down here, let's get to the back of the elevator and do something I should have done from day one, but was just too whatever to do. All right. Data line. Because I have the elevator set to default, and it can go a lot faster. Admittedly, I've been worried about it going too fast, but especially since I never take my jetpack off, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right, do we have any walls? Yes, we do. Right there. Do we have any logic? Nope, I'm gonna have to print the logics. All right, so logic. We need gold. Who's got the gold? Or are we out of? Looks like we are out of gold. So let's go downstairs and get some gold. Gold! Yeah, it's been so long since that movie came out. I do want to finish this system because now that I have the ores automatically replenishing into the vending machine, I could write the code to automatically process ingots. That would require me to automate my furnace, which has been on the bucket list. I haven't done it yet, mainly because it needs a little bit more elaborate setup than I currently have. Because I don't have a coal tank set up right now. So I had two thoughts on how to address the cold tank. And the idea I actually had was to just take that second furnace I had that I originally made to be a degassing furnace and use that as the cold furnace. And we'll just keep that at that pressure and temperature that's needed for the cold ingots. And we'll have a hot furnace and a cold furnace. But one thing that, like when I made the furnace for the degassing, I kind of failed to take into account that deep mine ores don't degas. And since they don't degas, I don't have to degas them. Right, logic reader, logic writer, and a memory. Give me a moment. I need to work on the bot. Bot is not banning like it's supposed to. Alright, and I'll probably need more cable, if I'm honest. And in fact, I can just throw you guys in there for now. Let's get at least 20. And how do we get that to go away? There we go. Hydration is important, drinking. Wow. Alright. What is that again? Sensor. Oh, that's right. Alright. So, logic reader, logic writer. The memory chip doesn't need power. I can just do that. Grab the screwdriver. Place the memory chip. Well, I'm kind of curious. Yeah, won't let me. Alright. So, take from memory. I need to get the terrain thing and patch all these holes. Elevator speed. Oh, that's right. I now need to hook it up to power. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have to jump the main. Because I kind of forgot that I had the Stirling engine main line between here and there. I mean, I technically could just power it by main. I'd rather stick to proper powering conventions and not do that, because I don't want to get into that bad habit. Main should only be for power producers, not for power consumers. And this project is too simple to put a transformer to power. I mean, technically, I just need to power it once and then I can take it down, but I want to actually just have an elevator power or speed control in case it doesn't go like I want. I can change the speed on the fly. Alright. Alright, so that should be set. And let's see how... Whee! Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel like I'm on an amusement park ride. That was actually kind of cool. I should have done that a lot sooner. I was mainly worried that, like, you would have inertia and you would either go up when it stopped, or when the elevator went down, you would go down too, or you would not immediately go down and you'd have to fall. I really should upgrade this setup so that way it scans and does all the scanning for me. That way when I come up, they're just automatically established. And you know why that is a level 6 trader? I really don't need much right now in the way of that. So we'll shut that off. And we'll go back to the projects at hand. Ooh. So yeah, there is a bit of a balance, but nothing that hurts you. Oh, and I actually did want floor 10 because that's where the to-do list is. So elevator speed. Ooh. Taken care of. All right, upgrading furnace heating. So let's walk through this because I was talking with Creative Luck about it. He's also currently streaming. I do recommend you pop in and check him out if you can. And that right there is why I usually wear a suit, but Whee! Alrighty. Day 149, surviving. This I am going to put on my suit because I'm not sure what the temperature is going to be when we go in here. Which is why I have it also set to still be by hand. I should probably just go ahead and turn these to manual. Oh shit. Oh shit. Destroyed presence of liquid. What liquefied in this? Oh. I'm guessing it was liquid water. Oh my goodness, so much water. Oh, good. I do have a vent. Because I'm like, oh my goodness, if I open up, all that water is going to go to the wrong spot. And I do have replacement pipes. Good. Okay. And I know I just talked about how I don't want to put power consumers on a main, but desperate times. Oh shit. Because these things will short out in the presence of liquids. I'm going to open this up. It's going to break the vacuum, but at the same time, we're going to be needing to open it up anyway because we want to mess around with things. All right, you're off. Let's shut you off. Come on, shut it off. There we go. All right. Now let's clean up this mess. And get this guy ready to, just so that way we can see what's going on. Oh, and we need to wire the power up, so. Still can't believe that happened. We'll have to see why the water didn't go into the storage tank, because it should have as steam gone into the storage tank. Interesting. And who the heck is messaging me at this time? Okay, my wife made it to rehearsal. That's what the messages are about. Which is also why I'm kind of streaming right now when I normally don't. I normally stream when my wife's inaccessible, and since she's in band right now, I'm free to do what I want. All right. Interesting. Do I have a network analyzer? Yes, I do. Why are these things exploding? I thought once they got out of the water. Be honest, I have not had much experience with liquid water on the ground. Alright. Oh, because I think it is the liquid water that's causing the problems, I think if we did this, we could avoid being in the water. But that is a guess. I don't know if it will count that as in the water. And I notice it's only popping the standard cable, not the heavy cable. So maybe that's the solution, just use heavy cable. Seriously? Network analyzer. And actually, alright. Option number 2. We don't use main, but we find a way to get the power from here over to that. So much water. And in fact, that might cause a problem because this is also in water. You know what? Other solution. Other solution. I know I keep having to go with plan. I forgot what plan we're already on because we've gone through so many. Alright. So, this pipe should technically be emptying itself out. Because this pipe is connected to everything drawing stuff. Oh, great. No, it's not. It's actually pressurized. Why isn't the oxygen being pulled from it? So this should go here. And it should go to the oxygen. And the oxygen should be going in there. I might just have to deal with the fact that we're going to have to lose this volume. Before I do that, so I don't have to do it twice. Where's the pipe? There's the pipe. Alright. Alright, this is gonna go pollute the base. Well, maybe we spared the worst of it. Maybe we spared the... Okay. Are you... Ah, that's why those aren't working. I bet you it's the same for up above. And I've been talking with people about designing a filterless system for exactly this reason, is if you're not up on it, you can actually have the inverters in here. The filters go out and your whole system dies. That's what happened. All the filters died, so they stopped moving stuff, and I feel like an idiot. Do we have any steel? Stellite. Wait a minute. There we go. I was worried there for a moment. Did I use every bit of steel? I might have. Just a moment. I need to... Yeah. Go away, update. Alright. Let's go get the material to make more steel. I was hoping to upgrade stuff. I did not. Well, technically I'm upgrading the filters because I'm going from standard filters to the heavy filters. And it's my own damn fault for not doing that sooner. I do need that. Alright. At least we're saving time with the elevator upgrade. So, while we wait for this to smelt, the idea was I was going to put atmosphere back into the H2 combustor room, but then have a heat exchanger or a radiator that then has a heat exchanger with this gas over here. Because right now I'm burning this much to keep this thing hot. Oops. Butterfingers. But I'm wasting power to keep this hot. And this whole room is about cooling down what comes out of the H2 combustor. So what I can do is I can put in the first bit, steal some of the heat from the H2 combustor to keep this hot and save myself the cost of the pipe heater. All right. Let's make 2 oxygens. Do a little cleanup while we're waiting. I typically like to keep all my ingots in one printer so I know how much I have on hand. I really should break myself of that habit. And once I make the system where I automatically make ingots, I'll have a IC10 code, look at each one, see what it needs, and make sure to have like 100, maybe 200 always on hand in case we want to print some. I do have to acknowledge that I was watching certain people play, and they're looking at the tier 2 ore or ingots and calling them expensive, and I'm like, not really. But with the system downstairs and the nice hot box I got going, I don't have to worry about temperature or pressure. And the oxygen ones are right here. I don't need to go upstairs for that. They're right here. All right. Nitrogen's good. CO2. I hope that didn't contaminate it. It probably did. Yeah. And, well, here's the fun bit. Here's the fun bit. I can actually get that out fairly easily. And this is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to making a filterless filter. And I know hydration critical. So take the valve. Expansion valve. Oh, darn. That's right. The condensation valve. But I need the rinse. You can go back there because I prefer you in there. And if I did this right, we have the 1.52. Open it up. Is it because of the pressure difference? It's because of the pressure difference. But then again, we're supposed to be getting this. Wait, you have a higher. I'm confused. I could have sworn the condensation valve allowed fluids to leave the system. We got fluids in here. But then again, this is so cold. And it's cold because our normal heating system isn't working. Let's fix that. The way we get it where the heat is going again is we get the water. Can't believe I put regular filters in. Alright. I guess I need to start making a recycler. There's the bounce I was worried about, but it's not very hurtful. Let's make 2 of those. It looks like it is processing things. Let's go get it started at least. All right, let's go put this in. So, future upgrade. We're going to have something read how bad these guys look. And when they start getting bad, we'll trigger an alarm. Configuration. I think it's a slot. Atmosphere. Filter. Slot. Yeah, slot 1 filter. So you basically have the IC look at slot 1 and slot 2, check the health status of them, and if they're below a certain amount, start triggering an alarm. Yeah, we won't go. Let's go get some food and water. And then we'll check on our Hades plant, because I wouldn't be so shocked if it's dead at this point. Have you seeded? You're still not seeded after all that? Alright, let's go check on it. Yep, it died. Oh well. Oh shoot, that's right, I took the filter out of this. I don't know. We'll get another one at some point. At least we have our winter spawn. And like the alien plant, I'm still shocked. It hasn't. It's been like 2 days driving towards seeding, and it hasn't seeded yet. Very frustrating. There. I keep forgetting that I've made a muffin. Da-da-da. Alrighty. How are we doing on this line? Alright. Everything seems to be repaired. Oh, sweet. It got cold enough that everything just turned to ice. And now we have pure water ice. It's probably going to be hiding in every nook and cranny. Every nook and cranny. Just like real water does. Alright. That's actually a low enough atmosphere. I want to put that. Oh. Actually, no, we do want to have that passive vent in there. Or do I want to just jump straight to putting a radiator in here? I don't think there's enough space for a radiator at this time, so I won't do the radiator. I'll just do the... And here's our access point for... Oh, wait. I just remembered. I took out all the cabling. Oh, not too far. Okay. Actually, put you back up there. Grab the wire cutters, because we need to make sure that this IC okay. That back. Don't put that back in. We need to repair the Stirling exhaust system because it's disengaged right here. All right. And we need to run the power up the wall again. This is the problem when you make emergency repairs. You forget what you ripped apart to make things work. Alright, so you're operating. It's going to be heating up the room, which is what we want. You're getting very hot, which is what we want to steal. Alright. So that room, that pipe network is connected to that room. It's got a small atmosphere, so I don't have to worry about it pressurizing and blowing up. And as you can see, it's really quickly heating up. So the next step we need to do is to run a pipe through this wall somewhere, which is not going to be easy. Or you can run it along the bottom. We can run along the bottom and out here. That's where we'll go. Up there. And there. Actually. I should put a No, I'll keep it running out, so that way it's not in the corner. So we need to get insulated pipe to run here, all the way to here. Oh shit, we have water. Where'd you come from? Oh, I bet you that was one of the other stray ices, and it now just got hot enough to melt. So as it gets hot, it should evaporate. Should. I'm kind of curious. water. Like 28. So it should be evaporating now. There we go. And we see the steam. So that water is evaporating. And we need to capture that again. We can go here. And I know this technically is going to be bad because then, yeah, the ice is re-condensing, but then it will probably... Well, we're going to take this room to vacuum, which is not going to be good for the Stirling generators. But as soon as we get all the water out of this room, we'll open the door and let gas back in. Come on, evaporate faster. Faster. There we go. It's really going now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's probably going to be when it's at vacuum. But just in real life, water is sticky. When you actually deal with refrigerant and gases, water is a big concern because water sticks to things because it's really good at having those hydrogen bonds. So it doesn't want to go anywhere. It really mucks things up with very sensitive systems and ultra high vacuums. We're almost there. $14, $13, $12. Yeah. Oh, this cell does have some because of in here. Like, I probably could get away with just letting this last little bit go everywhere and it'll probably delete itself. It's so tiny. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the H2 combustor regulated again. How much waste tank do we have? Not a lot. So we're not getting nice, cool, fresh air brought into here. And that water is going to be annoying. But we'll just deal with it. The irony is, in real life, there would be water in the air just from us being in the space. What's the pressure starting to look like back here? This is definitely going to be the low point. It will slowly equalize as we do things. So, alright. Pipes. Because we wanted to do a heat exchange with the one pipe. So, these make a lot of pipes. 32 will probably be sufficient. Crisis has been averted. I'm curious how much water we actually have. So we have quite a bit in there. Because this is where our steam gets collected, and it equalizes with this room and then condenses out. We have 128 liters. And since that room is, we can shut that down. Are you seated yet? Still not seated. I'm beginning to wonder if it ever will seed. Oh yeah, how's this one doing in here? We got a seed. Alright. We definitely have a good seed collection, so when we do go to expand our greenhouse completely, which we have the rooms started at least, we got seeds to grow. Sadly, the Hades plant did not survive, but I was honestly kind of disappointed with it anyway. But maybe like the winter spawn, you needed to have it fully grown to be impressed. Those pipes hopefully will be done. I should have put that ice in the ice crusher, but I forgot. Is 48 pure ice. Oh, it doesn't tell you. Because if you just go to ice, how is it? Okay, we'll just go to ores then. Water ice, it tells you you get 20 moles of water. So I don't know why it doesn't tell you here. Alright. as is the nature of stationeer, it's red balloon. You get distracted by something that you urgently need to do and lose track of what you're doing. Rest in peace, Hades flower. One of the things I keep wanting to do, and if I ever let the ADHD not win, is I want to push this room that way and actually put another Stirling engine in parallel with this guy, because the gas in here versus the gas over here. Oh wait, now they're the same. Pressure. Oh, you're not at full. You're not at max. So never mind. But right there, look at that. This gas is at 2206. It is very hot. It's even got a decent pressure. Not horribly huge. Actually, maybe. What type of walls are these again? Iron? Because that is a decent pressure. All right. Oh, wait. Throw that away. Oh. Pipe up. Luckily, we're all short here. Yeah, I don't like that, so I'm going to do it like that. All right, let's go make more silicon. Luckily, I had that on hand. What? Oh, that was weird. I'll have to review the VOD to see what happened there, because I don't know what happened there. I don't know why it kicked out the silicone as ore instead of ingot. Alright, let's get some more pipes. So we'll run that here. We'll go up and over, and then over to here. And then I will do a heat exchanger so the two gases don't actually mix, because then that would overpressure that room something fierce. Alright. Looks like the system's under load. Looks like the system's under load. Why is the carbon dioxide not... Yeah, I'm still confused on why the water isn't going through the condensation valve. No, wrench. No, it was a hand drill. Oh, oh. I'm an idiot. I know why it's not going through. It needs to go into a water pipe. Do we have any water pipes down here? And then a wrench. And then we need another valve. And this is where we put the expansion valve. Now I remember. So the liquid enters this pipe, but because the volume's so small, it immediately evaporates, and then it goes back into here as a liquid, or as a vapor. At least that's how it's supposed to work. I don't understand why it's cycling like that. Let's do something that should even help out, because we're going to be increasing the volume of the pipe network. You're closed. I'm very confused on what's going here, because you can see that water's trying to enter the pipe and evaporate, but like nothing's happening. Let's try something sneaky. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright, so that should cycle down. Alright, that pipe is now empty. Yeah. You know what? It's just going to be frickin' easier to accept defeat. Alrighty. And that should link it to the whole network. And the water should get drained out. Oh, I was an idiot. I should have put a one-way valve. I mean, it's still linked to the whole network, so it's still going to cycle through. But I was an idiot. I should have put a one-way valve before I did that. But luckily, we only had things like a little bit of oxygen, a little bit of... Well, speaking of which, it's going to continue to get that. Pipe. So hopefully this is quick. And purges quickly, because this is going to start building up. Although, if I was smart, I will just... do what I said and put a one-way valve in. And now we can reconnect and not worry about it building up. That should still go down, or... No, it's not going down. Alright, we'll just go back to the... let it purge. Because it's almost purified. Right, let's not try to forget about it, but let's continue to work on this system while we wait. Alright. Get the next set of pipe and actually go whoop, and get the right color. I'm very curious to see how efficient this is, because I am planning to eventually head to Europa. And this would be a very efficient way to operate on Europa. Alright, so that's getting low. That's not horrible. And I just realized one of the things that's going to make it where... Oh, good, good, good. That's an active vent, so it's not always on. Thank goodness. Alright. And you're at a nice temperature. Network analyzer. H2 combustor is on. Closed. What does it mean by closed? Open. Is it not getting fuel? Is that what it's meaning? No, it's got fuel, although that fuel is getting awfully low. Oh, no, it's not getting low, it's just in the pipe. Alright. Okay. Well, the oxygen's out. Now we're just trying to get the water and pollutant out, and we're in the millimole range. Alright, let's go tell it to make a heat exchanger while we wait. Yeah, let's make a large one. There's no point not to. Because while I could save material putting a smaller one in, I'm not worried about saving materials at this point. So close. Openly admitting, this is not how I saw tonight going. I was debating between Hydroneer, Stationeer, and Project Zomboid, but talking with Creative as he played Stationeers, I kept wanting to do upgrades. And this was one that came up with by talking to him. We were talking about something completely different. I'm like, ooh, what if we took the heat from the waste of the H2 combustor and use that to heat up the furnace gas, because we both been using pipe heaters, and that takes up quite a bit of power. All right, that's done. So let's pop that, and in fact, pop that and that. Alright, that system is put back in place, and restored. And speaking of restoring, boom. So yay, that system is back online. Okay. Okay. And a wrench. Steel sheet. And a welder. Right. Right up there, grab this. Not you. I could make it more efficient, yes. But for now, I want to test it out. Right, there's that. Oh, and I just realized something. I haven't been displaying the music. I was troubleshooting and no track playing. What do you mean no track playing? All right, give me a second to get that system back up and running. Because I want to give credit to where credit is due on the type of thing. No track playing. There we go. And hopefully on the next track it will display. Or I could force the issue. Right. Oh, there we go. Now it's displaying the music, and they're getting... Holy snikes! That is a big amount of heat being jumped over. And that's after it's been going for a while. Okay, so it's cooling it on this side. And putting the pressure back to a reasonable pressure. Which is kind of what I expected. So, since this is only less than an atmosphere worth of gas, and this is a lot of gas, this is going to take a lot. This is a huge thermal mass right here. So it's going to be able to absorb a lot of energy. So this is technically cooling the H2 combustor right now to a temperature of 728 degrees Celsius. I'm curious to see how, I don't know if you caught it, but it was in the hundreds of kilowatts that was going when we first linked it up. Now, granted, that's the H2 combustor has been running for a while, so now it's starting to more equalize. So, when we come back in about, let's say, an hour, this should be displaying how much heat we're getting from the H2 combustor on average. But yeah, nice heat exchange. All right, so whee! That kind of makes me want to put a randomizer on the elevator, so it is the amusement park ride. All right, so we upgraded the furnace's heating. Organized and expand solar. Okay. Are you seating yet? You're still not. It's been 3 days! And that's just since I started this stream. It's been like 3 days. All right. Thriving. Okay. How much water? 130. Lot left to process. But we're currently not running it because we don't need to run it at the moment. And let's go see how much volatiles and oxygen we have. At some point, I need to do an IC system so that way it tracks how much fuel is in that insulated tank, and then it can control the gas fuel mixture. Oh, Oh, maybe we do need to turn that back on because we have gone through a lot of our volatiles. We have plenty of oxygen left. So let's go turn that back on before I forget, because I will forget. All right. Turn on. There we go. Day 152 without dying. I still can't believe I survived that explosion without a suit on. The whole, oh yeah, I was messing with Stirling generators and H2 combustors. That's not what blew me up. I accidentally grabbed a volatile ice into my hand, which melted and then mixed with the oxygen-rich fuel. Wait. Where's our 6x6? All right. While we're waiting for that to show up, we can at least get it in a nice neutral starting position. I still haven't seen anything bigger than a 6x6, even though we have a 7x7 pad. I'm aware that you can go up to a 9x9, which I do plan to eventually upgrade, but that's not going to be today. Okay, who's our 6x6? Sprouts! Yes! But we only have 21 minutes to find it. Move faster! I didn't think we were moving it all that much. So yeah, I need to add that to the wall's to-do list. Write IC code to manage the system. And that is definitely not a good position. I highly doubt we'll be able to see it on the small dish. In the medium dish, I can't access the controls anymore. I don't have any way to see the slot. Signal strength. Irrigation. How do you set which trader you're looking for, though? I assume that would be a slot. If I was really ambitious, which I can be, but not tonight, I would actually build 4 large satellite dishes, and each one controls a quadrant of the sky. So that way you only have to sweep 90 degrees each time. But what would be better is to just hook up an IC chip that has it scanning all the time, doing the math for me all the time. And I even want to figure out, because I know you can do this, I have a logic transmitter. I'm just going to go 160. It's going to take forever. But configuration. It'll take forever, but I'm trying to remember what I was even saying now. Oh, you have the logic transmitter where when it seeds a seed trader, send a signal to your hard suit and have the hard suit give you an alert. I know it's possible, I just don't know how to do it. Because hard suit, you have the programmable chip, and where is it? Because we even looked into it, because I mentioned it on someone else's stream, and they're like, yeah, it has a sound alert. Where? I bet you it's not in this setting, but in the other bit where you can see pressure activate. Volume, there we go, volume. So clearly it has something because you have a volume setting. Sound alert, there it is. There's the sound alert feature. Oh, sweet, and you can even have it be like, hey, trader incoming. So, are you done moving? No, you're not done moving. The other thing that would be nice is to actually have a display right here. In fact, I'm probably going to do this after I'm done with this trader because I only have 16 more minutes. But have a display where it actually displays the physical horizontal and vertical position, so I don't have to have this pad out here to see whether it's done moving or not. Because why, if you look, you can see it moving. It's glacially slow, almost imperceptible. You know what? I'm just kind of curious. I didn't see it there, but is there a way you can hack it and make it go faster? Nope. Because like the elevator, as you saw at the beginning of the stream, I was able to go in and hack it and tell it to go a whole lot faster. Less than 15, or just over 15 minutes, actually. Maybe we can, hopefully we can get it and it will have more of the exotic plants. Come on, 10 more degrees. I'm really hoping that it's a much stronger connection. Decent. Like, it would be better if it was stronger, obviously. This one, it's like, okay, yeah, no, let's see what the percentage is, and we can go from there. $53. No, we want to go other way. We want to go 61. The old number was 53. Let's see how long it takes, or what the percentage is now. 4, so it got worse. So I overshot. And if this is higher than 54, then we know that we overshot again. All right. Let's try this one. Let's go to 46. It was 53. And let's see what it is with. And I still don't know why Steam Elements sometimes is Imp in the Flask and other times it's Stream Elements. It's supposed to always be Imp in the Flask. And yes, it is a Full Metal Alchemist reference with the Imp in the Flask. Just under 12 minutes. $41. $41. 42. I really need to get 2 signs, so that way when I'm doing this, I can throw it up what we're at before. 42. Because sometimes it takes just long enough, I forget which one was the starting one. Usually because I click the wrong side of the dial, turn it the wrong way, and that's when my brain goes, wait, what number was I on? And then it's what percentage? All right, so. Oh, this is going to be calling it close. Especially at the rate I'm doing this. And this is why I need to write IC code for it. 39. Because if I did the IC code right, it would never forget. $42. So go back. $56 and 39. $44. 42. 43. We went up. Up again. And if you're understanding this better than I am and frustrated and yelling at the screen, I apologize. All right, 41. 41. 39. 40. So go back. 'Wait a tick. I must have confused which dial I was working on. It was 40. Because I remember it was 39 and I went back. I must have touched the wrong dial. 41. So. I don't think I'm going to get this trader. $43. Oh, I went up, so based on that, I should have to go down. And at 40 something, I'm several degrees off. That was a 42. 40. I don't think I'll have enough time to contact it even if I got a good match right now. Because we have less than 200 seconds. Within 20 seconds. Of course, what I could do is just go to the last resave point, knowing what we're supposed to be at. We don't have that many seconds. You know what? You guys have waited this long. That's what I'll do. I'll reload 5 minutes ago, giving us 5 more minutes. $149 and $80 for giggles. Okay, so let's leave session. Do not save. And load the roll. Alright, so we want to go to 50 and 82. So it's at 50, now it's going to 82. I do thank you guys for your patience and putting up with me. I do want to get that Hades flower back, even though it was a pain in the butt. I want to have that notch on my belt that I was able to grow a Hades flower. This time I'm going to revamp the room next stream to accommodate the Hades flower now that we know what we're looking for. And the trick I'm going to do is I'm going to have a pre-mixed gas that is oxygen 90%, 10%. Actually, no, I should just straight up do it 99% oxygen, 1% volatiles pre-mixed and pipe it in. Yeah, that would be a better balancing gas. Because then nothing I can do... Well, no, that's the problem. Nothing I can do can make it go over 1%. So now I will do a 10 to 1, so that way the balancing gas is not as potent. So if I pressurize it, I don't have to hit the nail on the head. It's only 10%. Because we need the gas to be higher than 1%, so that way when we pipe it in, it can achieve above 1% for the plant. We want to keep the pressure low, but not too low. Yeah, that's definitely a complicated plan. Or check landing gears or... Hangar door is open. That's what I was trying to say. know what? Not you. I want this guy. Recover all this cable. I will be taking that memory card as well. And I'm going to do another thing that I keep talking about, and that's going to be setting the atmospheric pump to work on a lever. Handrail, there we go. Alright, I'm assuming the guy is in. And let's put this down. Okay. Logic reader, logic writer. Get that going. Give them power. Screwdriver? Ooh. I didn't bring a lever. So we'll just do this the old-fashioned way for now. And the other thing I'm going to do while I'm in here... Actually, yes. Put that way. That one that way. And that way, we know what it is just in case it's linked to a different one. Alright. And we'll save the lever and that for another time. I really need to clean this area up. Alright. And who's got the steel? You got the steel, so... No, the other way. The other way. Empty it out. And start collecting the steel sheets. In fact... There we go. And then we want to set this guy to 50. And go. Alright. Now we don't have to babysit them. We can go check on this system and make sure it hasn't exploded again. Alright. Hasn't exploded that I can see. Atmospheric analyzer. And it looks like the furnace is keeping this fairly cool. I hear angry pipes. Or is that the deep miner? That's a decent question. That's angry pipe sound. Right. That pipe is okay. This pipe is okay. That pipe is okay. That canister is okay. That pipe is okay. That pipe is okay. That pipe is okay, and it's even getting softer. Oh. Okay, it's not that pipe. It's most certainly not that pipe because it's the same pipe as this one. Now we've checked all the pipes on this level. So much fertilizer. There. Still thriving towards seeding. There's one spot I can think of. Alright, all those are off. The other option? Little bit of stress, but I don't know if that's enough to cause the pipe to be upset. Let's not take a chance. I'm actually gonna have to build something to empty that. Because there we go. There we go. Fix the thing. Down we go. Alright, so for the sake of just convenience, do we have an easy access port for this yet? Nope. You know, that's the starting fuel tank. I haven't really touched it at all. And I have a random thought. What I should probably do is create a system that comes in and like as we were talking about, it checks this, makes sure that there's gas in it, and keeps it at the right percentage. But if these gas lines fail and this empties, have a backup fuel, which is that canister out there, on one of those things right here, where if this system runs out, this one turns on and then alarms all over the base sound. And what I can do, well, I don't know, I need to look into it, is what I need to look to see whether we could get the, como se dice en inglés, the lights to flash different colors. And I can just look that up right here, now that I'm thinking about it. Flashing light. Ah, view object. So it looks like you can only flash yellow. Darn. Because it would have been nice if I could, well, there's a way around it. You have the flashing lights. Not leglet. You use this light next to the flashing light. So the flashing light gets your attention, then you look at the light, and the color tells you. Of course, if I'm going to be setting up an LED, I might as well do a display LED and have, well, I don't think displays can do strings. There's a way to do it where you, like I said, I can just have it have the flashing light and then the color tells you what's the problem. Oh yeah, back to what's the problem? Why'd you go up and not down? Why are you going up and not down? Oh, because you're heating up because the pollutant is condensing. Which means everything's heating up, right? Well, actually, the oxygen's remaining cold. The nitrogen is heating up. And let's see here. So, we're getting a decent heat exchange rate. It's going up. That's the important part. Uh, At some point, I need to run heat exchangers between this tank. Actually, no. I just need to make radiators. Gold. Make a radiator for each one, and that way it just vents to the room, because the room is kind of regulated to be the right temperature. Okay, let's go put these on the pipes. Oxygen's real easy because we can just put it right there. I'll color them later. Alright. Ooh. Why are you heating up so much? Oh, shit, I know why it's heating up so much. The oxygen and, volatiles ignited. And that's, okay, the volatiles are being reduced. Stop feeding the volatiles. That was a big oversight on my part. Because this one regularly gets oxygen and volatiles. Oh, that was a That was bad. That was very bad. But we caught it. Or did we? Nope! I didn't catch it in time. Holy snakies. Purge the base. Purge the base. What really bothers me is all those ores. Because I think that means my silos exploded. No! Alright. Nope, nope, it's still going. Oh, you guys are safe there, right? Oh, thank God, the life pod is okay. All right, and all right. I think all the volatiles have done their thing. Okay, let's try using. Why don't you let me put the glass back? Oh, because yeah, I should still. Oh no 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 no! Did my battery burn up? All the batteries burn. Oh. Oh my goodness, my battery's burned up. Um, Grinder. Wrench. Okay. Get that in there so it's safe. Oh, this is bad. Go check out the damage. If I can. It's still burning. I can't actually go down. Like, I'm curious. What happens if I fall? I literally can't go down. All right. At least the power systems are untouched. I have the auto lathe into. Oh my goodness. All the batteries. Yep, everything's burning. Bet you that also includes my plants. Or did the airlock hold? It's not a good sign. Oh, damn. Hopefully this is now considered world. Yeah, that'll help. Well, it looks like the habitat survived. Nothing has power, which is weird because that has power. Yeah. All right. The big question is how long is it going to take for all that gas to get out of there to the point where I can go back in? Yeah, you missed the big bada boom. I made a tactical miscalculation, and the return line ended up having enough oxygen and volatiles to heat up, and it real quickly overpressurized everything. So remember my big gas tank storage? Yeah, they're now all bursted, and the gas is having such trouble getting out. I'm not using my jetpack right now. I've even put additional vent holes. Oh wow, it blew up all these too, because there was tanks here. Oh, I can see what the pressure looks like in here. So my crops did burn, most likely, because the greenhouse is at 155. Well, I did cool the gas, but I went and took the waste tank from the experimental room and I put it into the return, and I saw that it ignited too late, and I just, I was doing everything I could, and it just, yeah, I didn't get it done in time. Whee! Uh, on the bright side, I had kept the life pod, so I still have the autolathe, and by the look of it, uh, my mining my mining area might have survived. I don't know. I can't get in there to check. All right, additional vent, but I have my power. The power is still intact. I actually have a sea trader in here in the atmosphere. But right now, I'm just trying to vent my base. I was really, really worried when all these ores started to fly up. But it looks like these are the ores that was in the rock that blew apart. So they are not from the silos; they're just from the ore. Uh, the hotel completely is burnt up. Let's see. Can I descend yet? Nope. Nope. Oh wow. I just find it funny that dirty ore. Oh, that's a bad sign. That's a bad sign. Because there's only one place that dirty ore comes from. But yeah, elevators destroyed. Um, and I'm not 100% like, all right, here's the hotel. Oh, looks like some did survive. Your room did not. My room did not. Uh, cryopod looks like it's intact. I'm not sure why. Oh, all the cables burned. That's why. Who needs an elevator? I have pneumatic tubes. All right. But yeah, I heard a creaking pipe. So I went to investigate. Realized one of the tanks was overfilled. So I went to empty it. So I added it to the waste line, and yeah, that's where everything went bad. Think this is the right direction? Or yep. Oh. The good news, auto miners are intact. I'd actually turned them off at one point, so um, the chutes got destroyed. Oh, that's going to be a pain to replace all the chutes. Yeah, it's a shame you missed the explosion. It's going to be in the VOD, so you can appreciate it there. It's going to be a pain in the butt. Uh, I, why I do have to come in here and fix the auto miner. At least it's just the chutes I need to repair. All right, I find that a little comical that we have volatile ice at 226 degrees. Yeah. Auto miners seem to be intact. The centrifuge, it did destroy the chip, but luckily I have that in my library. Did it destroy the other chip? Yep, it destroyed the other chip as well. But yeah, my infrastructure down here is mostly intact. I even have a lot of materials to put through the system when it's back up and running. Let's see if I can get to. Nope. Pneumatic system. Don't break. Okay. Woo! Nudge, nudge, hint, hint towards me. Oh, all right. I'm wondering how long is it going to take to vent the base? Because that's kind of the big issue right now is I'm dying of thirst. I have water, but I can't get to it. Wait, wait, wait. I actually think I have an idea. I think I have an idea. Yes, hunger is critical. Okay, mine, miner. There we go. There we go. Oh wait, this isn't the greenhouse. Is this the greenhouse? Yes, this is the greenhouse. Okay, frames that were meant for solar expansion. Battery to go into the welder. Oh yeah, it took out most of my batteries. I have like one battery left because all my batteries melted. Except for this one. Yeah. Alright, so that's gonna be problematic. Um, no, the suit. I don't think the suit cooked. I'm worried that when I open this door, it's gonna cook everything inside because it's 160. But I'm hoping by reducing it to just this box, it will be able to handle it. And it looks like it was already hot in here, and it just killed all my plants and seeds. And it did kill my water. Now the question is, do I have water in the tank or did the tank rupture? I have water in the tank! I'm still going to be in trouble because I have no food. Oh wow, it even exploded in here. I guess when you, the batteries. Yes, the batteries that fit into the tool, they all got, hooked. Apparently, having all the fertilizer in the silo was a bad idea. Genetics lab survived. The gas mask survived. All right. Well, yeah, health is going to be low. It's going to be a big problem for a while. Hello, Miss Trader. What do you got for me? On the bright side, I can get the seeds back. The downside, I need to get food at some point quickly. So I need another trader. Well, let's buy the important seeds. Mushrooms. Check. Oh, the data line got burnt. That's going to be a pain in the ass to replace that data line. Potatoes. Soybeans. And switchgrass. Those are the important ones. Ah! Ugh. I hate to do this because we fought so hard to get this sea trader. I'm debating on rolling back because part of me wants to see whether I can recover. Because I think that'd be a decent thing to show is how to recover from something like this. Because it'd be real easy to just roll it back. But I got the 2 exotic seeds, and I got 2 hours to get them refrigerated. Which I plan on putting them in the refrigerated vending machine, which should give me refrigeration for the time being. Once this thing gets this atmosphere, which is still very important to me, out of this room, I can then go to the trader and see if I can get something that has food and water. Because food and water right now is my most critical concern. If I can get a trader to give me food and water, I can survive this horrible mistake. And then it's just a matter of rebuilding. Yeah, yeah. Mood, strangely, is increasing. I wouldn't necessarily say it's increasing, but I'm a little optimistic. So we'll evacuate the hangar, and then we'll see if we can get a food trader. If we can't get a food trader, then we'll definitely roll back. 155 days without dying. And that's where it's like I kind of want to continue. I've gone 150 days without dying. I heck, and I feel like an idiot because what I should have done is kept reserve food in the life pod. I mean, the whole point of the life pod was to have something in case this type of thing happened. I forgot to pack food. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. All right. Why that is doing that? It's low enough. I don't mind wasting that little bit of air. And turn you on. Oh, that's the small dish. That's the large dish. Build. None of those are food traders, are they? I was thinking of maybe you ending up adding NOS to normal fuel line. It was the pollutant condensing that warmed up and mixed with a high oxygen to volatile ratio. I'd been keeping that fuel mix cool, but once it kind of started to condense, all bets were off. At least I think that was what happened. Because I don't know why that fuel mix didn't ignite when it was in the greenhouse if it was ignitable. All right. And yeah, my system's still freaking out over the process. All right. Let's see here. Building. Come on. The lag is real. Oh shit. Did she try to leave with the doors open? Actually, I should open this door and help vent the base. Yep. I forgot to open the hangar doors when I told her to leave. Oops. Which that vent thing? I honestly don't know, and I usually have a pressure release. I forgot to put the pressure release in. All right, I think I'm going to be rolling it back simply because my entire system is now running like crap as it's trying to calculate everything. I still can't, like, it's calculating so much of the velocities. I'm assuming that's why my frames are crappy. And I did not see a food trader on that thing, so I'm going to die anyway. So yeah, we're going to be rolling it back. Sadly. Load world. Can I roll it back? That's a better question. I might have to roll it back the whole day. Yep, this. So yeah, basically everything I did today, I'm going to have to roll back. So I think that's where I'm going to call it, because this save is now unplayable due to all the gases. This is what I get for streaming stationeers on a day that I normally don't. Well, I hope everybody had fun watching this horrible, horrible thing happen. If anything, it was probably entertaining, and I hope you enjoyed the entertainment. So until next time, remember to add a pressure release valve.